Hey, it's John Nemo with LinkedIn Riches. Wanted to make a quick video for you to talk about what to do with inbound leads, inbound connections, inbound invites, those types of things. So I want to focus on when you get new people wanting to connect with you. So let me get my drawing tool. You can see here I've got 40 invites waiting for me. And what you've noticed now with LinkedIn, or maybe you haven't noticed it yet, is the personal invites are a little harder to find. So if I go up here under my little personal, say, okay, you've got all these pending invitations, and I click see all. But right now, and as I expanded to see more, I can't tell if these are personal invites or not. And what LinkedIn has done, if you don't know this already, is they've added the text here. So these little dots, when you mouse over these, you'll be able to tell if these people are sending you a personal invite or just the generic one. And that's important because if you got a personal invite, you may want to respond to that person based on what they said, if they're asking about a specific service or product you have. So all you do is you mouse over. You can see, okay, that's a generic one, generic. I'll keep going. Hopefully somebody sent me a personal invite, right? So you can click on these and you'll see I've got a lot of these. Okay, here's one, right? Hi, John, I attended your webinar yesterday and responded to your email. Thanks for the valuable webinar. Okay, so now what I can do is say, okay, that's a personal invite. And what it's going to do is accept that. And then I can go and follow up with Ryan right away and send him a message and say, thanks. Ryan, so glad you enjoyed the webinar. What was your favorite part? Excited to get connected, right? And it just opens up a conversation with Ryan as a quote-unquote prospect or as an inbound lead for me. See how I just did that? So I can go back. And again, this is something you can do every single day, is just look through these pending invitations. Again, mouse over. If it's generic, okay, fine, just accept it. You can look over them real quickly and accept them all. And I'm not going to go through all of these, okay? But one other quick element I want to show you is tagging your new connections. Now, this is really, really important. So you go under My Network and Connections. And the first thing LinkedIn does when I pull up under My Network and Connections is it's going to bring up all these people that maybe have birthdays or new jobs that I can, send messages to, which I don't want to focus on here. What I'm much more interested in is the sort by feature. And I want to sort by new connections. And you can see the new people that I've connected with are now in here. And what I want to do is tag each one of these folks. Okay, and this is part of the whole sales funnel process that I teach on LinkedIn and with LinkedIn Riches. What I want to do is organize all these contacts because again, right, we hear this all the time of, I've got thousands of LinkedIn contacts. I don't know what to do with them. They're not, do I send messages? What do I do with them? Here's what you do. You tag them all. So I can say, okay, that's a president of a small business. So I'm going to go in and say, okay, I've got all these tags I've already built in and say, yeah, you know what? That's a president or CEO. I'm going to add that tag to Jimsy. And you can see now I've got her tagged. And then I go to the next person, manager of business development, Kelly. Okay, I'm going to tag her. I've got a tag for business development executives. There's one right there. And on and on. What I have done is created different tags. And so now when I'm ready, I've organized all these new contacts. And when I do want to reach out to all my business development executives who are first level connections of mine on LinkedIn, I'll have a ready-made group of 50, 100, or 1,000 to send a message to. And I've shown in other videos how you can use a tool like LinMail Pro here to do the one-on-one messaging to all those different connections. But for this video, the key is when you get new contacts, you click sort by new. And what I want you to do is make sure that you tag each of these people that come in and assign them to different categories by job title or location, whatever it might be. Assign different tags to them. And you can see at the bottom here, you can add new tags, you can manage your tags. I break them into groups like sales execs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just because I don't want to have one tag with 1,000 people. I want to have it broken into groups of 50 or 100 or 200. And that comes into play when I use LinMail Pro to message. It just works easier to send it to smaller amounts of people. So again, this is jumping around a little bit, but the idea is how to find out who's sending you personal invites. So I'm going to recap that really quick. And again, just mouse, over the little quotation mark area, you can see once you accept these folks, and again, you just click the check mark to accept. Okay, So, yep, this is a more personal one. I can respond to that person if I want. And once you accept these, then I want you to go under My Network Connections, and I want you to sort that by new connections, and then add a tag to all of those people. So you just scroll down here, sort by new, and then those new people are going to pop in. You can see they're already popping in. And then I'm going to add tags to each one of those people so that later on my contacts, my connections are organized. So I'll even show you here, filter by tag. And I can say, okay, I want to send messages to all my business development executives. Here they are, right? And I've got hundreds of these. So I can immediately send out, 100 messages to biz dev execs, personalized with a piece of content, a white paper, a sales opportunity, a job opening, whatever it might be. The idea for you with your LinkedIn network is to do the same thing. As you get all these new connections, these new people coming in, you've got to sort and organize and tag them by categories, by jobs, by locations, by what they're interested in, so that you can deliver them personal, relevant content, personal, relevant sales offers, personal, relevant opportunities that they're going to be interested in. And that's the magic of LinkedIn. So again, that's more than I expected to say for this short video. Hope that helps. If you want more tips like this, jump over to linkedinriches.com. I've got a whole bunch, and I'll talk more with you soon.